Hey, loves, guess what? It's reading time. You know what reading time would be? You know what would make reading time a lot better? If you were sitting here with us. We miss you guys so much. So much. But we gotta make the best of it. So, you can read from your house, and I'm reading here from the classroom, and we can pretend that we're together and that we're all here. But I want you to follow along with me, okay? So, yesterday you read all by yourself. Today we're reading together. So grab your book. I do read book 4, and you are going to open it to page 8. You're going to open it to page 8. Now on page 8, before we even start reading, I want you to look at the bottom of your book, and there's a word inside a rectangle there. And usually when we have a word inside a rectangle, that means that it's a sight word. Yes, and we know that a sight word is a word that we gotta look at it and know what it says. And guess what this sight word here say? We gotta look at it and know what it says. And that's exactly what this sight word is. This sight word is says. S-A-Y-S. And it's a sight word because it doesn't follow our phonics rule. Because there's A-Y, and A-Y usually says A in pray, but not in this word. In this word means says. That's what this word is. The sight word is says. S-A-Y-S, says. You gotta remember this because we're gonna see it in our story today. So what does the sight word say? Says. Again, what does the sight word say? Says. One more time. Says. Awesome. Now we can read our story. Okay? I'm going to be reading here. You're going to be reading there. Remember, we're working on smoothness and expression. So let's make sure you follow along with me. At the seaside, Meg digs in the sand. Fill the pail, Meg, says Dad. Dad and Meg did dig a sand cave. Very good. So, tell me, kiddos, who made a sand cave? Meg, yes, but did Meg do it all by herself? No, Dad helped her. So Dad and Meg made a sand cave. Very good. Now let's flip it over to page 9. Page 9 says, Luke tugs on Mom's hand. Let's wade in the sea, says Luke. Mom takes Luke's hand. A big wave came. The sand cave fell in. Mom and Luke got wet, but Luke is safe. Good job. So what did Mom and Luke do? Wade in the sea. Yes, good job. What happened to Luke? He got wet. Yes. But the good thing is that he is still safe. Awesome job. Let's flip it over one more time. We're going to read page 10 now. Everybody looking at page 10? Let's read together. Pond fun. Matt came to see Luke. Matt and Luke rode bikes to the pond. See the 9 ducks, says Luke. I like the toads, says Matt. Good job. So Matt and Luke, they were at the pond. And tell me, kiddos, how is it that they got there? How did they get to the pond? Yes, they rode their bikes there. Very good. And how many ducks did they see? 9. How many ducks do you see? Let's count together. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We also see 9 ducks, just like Matt and Luke. Good job. Now the last page for today, page 11. Pim and Meg went to the pond to make mud pies. Pim and Meg made a mess, but Pim and Meg had fun. Good job. So, Pam and Meg also went to the pond. And what did they do once they got there? They made pies. What kind of pies? Mud pies. Yes, raise your hand if you've made a mud pie before. That's one of the things I used to do the most when I was a kid. I loved making mud pies. I would go to my grandmother's house and play in her yard and make all sorts of different mud pies. And I had so much fun with all my cousins there. That's very cool. Awesome reading for today. We are all done. Close your books. Good job, kiddos.